Hi everybody, I just want to record a video today about something that I do. Some of you might think it's a little bit nerdy, but others might find it quite useful. And it is with these display books that you can get, plastic display books. And basically inside you've just got a lot of clear plastic pockets that you can put things in. I picked these up, it was a pack of 2 from Sainsbury's in the sale for 3p each, so I basically picked up about 10 packs of them. And this is basically what I've been doing. So this is book 1, got a little thing up in the top corner, don't know if you'll be able to see that, it says book 1. And I read Look and More magazine and I get them every week, and I sometimes find that some of the makeup look pages and the reviews and the tips and tricks are really handy, and so I've torn some of them out sometimes and kind of stuck them in a book and thought, yeah, that's really useful, and gone back to it. But now what I thought I would just take them out and put them in these books. So basically, sorry if you can't see me, I'm just going to hold this up. Basically in every book is all of the interesting articles that I've come across. So basically looks that I thought were really nice so that I could maybe copy those in the future. And then there's really good features, the new dark lip and how to get it, tells you good products that you can use. And then there's some really good ones. This is quite a good one. This is about colour clashing. Sometimes the pictures can be really inspirational. You can take a look at it and think, you know, you could do exactly that look, or you could take different colours and achieve it in a different way. And then another good thing about this is, I'll just find one. I mean, not only there's like step-by-step stuff, so that's really pretty good. And often, you know, you can read a magazine and think, oh, I'd really like to do that, but then you throw the magazine away, or you put it in a pile of magazines and you forget about it. But if you tear it out and put it in something like this, it can be really good. There's often I'll sit and I'll just look through it and think, oh yeah, I forgot about that, I think I might try it. So yeah, I think it's quite good. There's these little features called the test factor. And these, I think these ones are from Look. Yeah, this is from Look. And basically it's just, this one is about peachy cream blushes. And it just basically takes 4 different ones. So there's like high street, department store, and very high end. And then it's just basically somebody reviewing them. So that's really quite interesting. It can maybe give you some good ideas about stuff that you might like to buy. Or in my case, I will have a look if it's something that I'm particularly interested in. We'll look at the reviews. If I see one that's really good, then I'll go on YouTube and see if anybody else has got it and what they think of it. And then, let's see, there should be one in here. Maybe it's in the next one. There's a really good feature in More, and it's called Tips and Tricks. And I think I've got them in book 2, to be honest. They're not in any particular order because I was going to try and order them, but then it was going to get really complicated because I was going to have lots of these files on the go and have different files for different things. And I find really I don't need an order as such, because it's just interesting going through them. This is what I was looking for. This is in More magazine every week. Sorry. And this is called Tips and Tricks. And sometimes you can find some really interesting little tips in these. It's pretty good to read. I mean, there's just some really nice features about different coloured lipsticks and things. Like I said, it's something that you would read, and they're not long articles to read, they're quite short articles. So this is very good. This is about different types of blushes. Now, as somebody that really has only come into makeup within the past year or so, it's interesting to look at these features and kind of see, you know, all the different perspectives and why they're good for different things, why different, you know, how to achieve different looks. And it's also quite nice when you open the page and you see something that you've got on there and you're like, yeah, I've got that, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got the spring beauty trends in here. So sometimes even I don't have time to read all of the articles because I'm quite busy generally, so I don't really have time sometimes to just sit down read a magazine. So I might just read a couple of articles in it, then put it down and maybe think about going back to it. Sometimes I don't get back to some of these articles, so if they're in here, if I'm sitting at night and I go to bed and I fancy reading something, sometimes I'll just have a flick through this and pick up and read some of the articles that I didn't get a chance to read. I just think it's quite nice, and if you are somebody who's interested in makeup and style and the trends, it is quite nice to be able to do something like this, just to kind of keep it. Rather than keep like a huge stack of magazines gathering dust, you can put them all in these nice easy display folders. The plastic pockets, so if you were doing your makeup and you got spillages or anything like that on it, they're wipe clean, so they're not only just handy to have in here and easy to flick through, they're nice and convenient, so they're going to stay nice in here. I took this out. This is about the MaxSurf baby range. I thought it's just quite interesting to see these different things in here. And nail art, which is something I'm getting quite interested in at the minute, and I don't know if you can see, I've had my first attempt at paw prints, so that's okay. And I did a bit of like lines on this one. I don't know. I'm getting quite into the whole nail art thing. I think I actually mentioned it. I've got these Rio pens, and they've got a little very fine brush, which is what I did the lines with. But when you pull the top off, it's like a pen. It's the tiniest little nib, and I think they're just great, so I've got those, and I'm just quite enjoying just being able to do something different, because here's another thing which is not going to surprise you really, I didn't really used to paint my nails really very often, and if I did, you know, every now and then I'd have a really bright colour on, but it was really the maintenance of it, because I get a bit sick of it chipping and it doesn't look very nice. And then I went through the French manicure stage, and I find it really hard to grow my nails. Do you know, I'm just so busy and doing stuff, and then you crack a nail and it's just irritating, and it's too expensive for me I mean, I'd love to get nails, but the acrylic, I think it does, I don't know, I worry about the damage to my nails, but it's also the expense of the infills, so I don't know. I guess I just have to try and think of interesting things to do with them, even though they're short, but I am quite enjoying at the moment painting them different colours. I've been getting quite a few of these Models On nail varnishes. I already had quite a few that I'd got when they were on offer on ASOS last year. They were selling everything off, and literally picked up a set, and it had in 3 nail varnishes and lip gloss and something else, an eyeliner or something in it, and I got it for about £3, so that was really good. So I picked up a few more of these recently, and I will actually do a video on them, because somebody did ask in one of my previous videos about my Models On cosmetics. I have a couple of eyeliners and I have 1 lip gloss, but primarily it's nail varnishes, so I will do a video on those. Anyway, I think I've waffled on a lot in this video, but yeah, that's it. That is I call them my look books, because you go in there and sometimes, like I say, I'll go through and think, oh yeah, I think I might do that look, and then I settle it down on the table and pick out what I'm going to do to get that look. So you might think it's nerdy, but some people might find it useful, and I hope that you have. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the box below. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. It's really nice to see thumbs ups on your videos, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.